Hello, Buttercup. How are you doing today? Today we are going to be talking about the game plan of the divide and conquer, okay? Now, with the divide and conquer, they invented something called racism, something that's still around today. Racism was created in 1664. It was originally to oppress white women, British white women specifically, because they were married at a rate of 50% to black men. Okay? So, the elites, not the white people, but the elites decided to create the divide and the conquer. And what was that divide started with? To be honest, it simply started with letting the white people go first. In lines, in anything. And it wasn't the rich white, it was the poor white people the people that also was working as indentured slaves. Indentured servants, I should correct myself. So, that little spark created white racism, which infused hate and superiority complexes into their soul. And then, birth out of the hate and the superior complex, that birthed black racism. But black racism was birthed out of fear and an inferior complex issue. Because these people, the identifiers from the elites, were always represented as being better than black. In the media, in the news, in the paper. Matter of fact, before World War II ended, there was no media with black people. But when they came back from World War II, all of a sudden there's all these shows with black people in them. Shaka Khan! Dynamite! All those people. And that's where the ghettoism comes in. See, they fed the ghettoism. It wasn't black people making those shows. It was white people making those shows. We had our good shows too, like Family Matters and other things like that. However, it's still a part of the divide and conquer because they needed us to act like ghetto hoodlums in order to convince these people that we are worth being hated. Now, let's talk about the other races. They only are racist because they do not want to be treated like the black people. And so they decide to conform in order not to be treated like the black people. Another concept of the divide and conquer. Our enemy is not the white, not the black, not the others. Here is our enemy. Here is our enemy. Here is our enemy. So, before you write a comment, I just want to say, hate is triggered by the internal emotions of something that is said true that you think is true about yourself. So before you make a comment that's nasty, remember, projection. Also, don't forget, God loves you and I love you too, but not in a weird way.